Stalin's control over the Soviet Union was profoundly influenced by the effective use of propaganda. Propaganda served as a potent tool for shaping public opinion, promoting the cult of Stalin's personality, and suppressing dissent. We will explore the role and impact of propaganda on Stalin's control over the Soviet Union. Stalin's regime invested heavily in constructing a formidable propaganda machinery. Media outlets, including newspapers, films, and art, were tightly controlled by the state, ensuring they conveyed messages aligning with the government's ideology. Stalin utilized these platforms to propagate his image as a fatherly figure and the savior of the Soviet Union, portraying him as indispensable for the nation's progress. Various techniques and mediums were employed to spread propaganda. The cult of personality was a prominent tool, portraying Stalin as a godlike figure and a visionary leader. Stalinist propaganda posters and artworks depicted him in heroic stances, reinforcing the image of an infallible and revered leader. Stalin's speeches and rhetoric were carefully crafted to manipulate public opinion, emphasizing his authority and policies. Propaganda was especially evident during critical periods, such as the implementation of 5-year plans and the Great Purge. During the 5-year plans, propaganda highlighted the successes and achievements, presenting them as monumental steps towards Soviet prosperity and strength. Similarly, during the Great Purge, propaganda was used to justify the mass repressions and portray them as necessary for maintaining stability and eliminating perceived threats. The impact of propaganda on Soviet society was immense. It played a significant role in shaping public opinion and ideology. By carefully curating information and controlling the narrative, Stalin's regime created a conformist society, fearful of expressing dissent against the state. Any deviation from the party line was severely punished, resulting in a stifling of opposing voices. In conclusion, Stalin's control over the Soviet Union was heavily dependent on propaganda. The carefully orchestrated use of media, art, and speeches allowed Stalin to present an image of omnipotence and control. The propaganda machinery created a society where the unquestioning acceptance of the state's narrative was the norm, solidifying Stalin's reign and furthering the ideals of the communist regime. Propaganda was not merely a tool, but a cornerstone of Stalin's authoritarian rule.